Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working. I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Tua now on 3rd down. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. Tua, give it to Achane. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's Tua. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
So here come the Bengals. And, Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Zach Sealer into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. That is Zach Sealer getting in there to bring him down.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Malik Washington deep for Miami. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. The Dolphins offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
In motion, it's Waddle. On the handoff, this is H.A. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2-yard loss.
It is third and long.
12.
Out of the gun, Tungavailoa. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. A 1st down throw for Burrow. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Brings up 2nd
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Now Brown. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for it.
To the goal line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Bengals 7, Dolphins nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This group slow to get things in gear in this one. Lost fumble on the opening drive, followed by a punt last time they had it. On the ground to start the drive, it's H.A. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
In motion, it's Waddle.
45-yard line.
A run out of the gun with H.A. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's H.A. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They're going to run. That's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll toss it here to H.A. Open space inside the 10. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
Dolphins 1st down. First and goal.
H.N. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Now Tua taps it forward, and he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Dolphins. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
That ties the game at 7.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return, coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Now, Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the...
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in South Florida after this. It's Bengals football here to begin this second quarter. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. As we are ready to get back underway. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Levi Onwuzurike. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Daxton Hill on the coverage.
In motion, Westbrook-Ikhine. Here's a give to Achane. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Shamar Stewart on the tackle.
3rd and 9.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by the former Bruin out of UCLA.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. On 1st down, Burrow. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
A 48-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. He'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. 3rd and long.
Malik Washington, incomplete.
A shotgun snap for 2. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
A run up the middle with Achane. Finds an alley to the 35. And they are finally going to get him down at the Bengals' 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 33. That's another Dolphins first down.
He'll step up and run this.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
10-yard line.
Run the draw with Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that
He
one.
was taken down.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
Now out wide to Achane. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will level the score at 10 apiece. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Burrow now. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll get about half of what they needed It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Brown. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Bengals.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Finding room to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
23 yards.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Here's Brown. And a hard yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Burrow. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's Burrow. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked.
I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the 2nd look, and indeed this call will be overturned. Off the read, here's Burrow, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Burrow to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Well, to say this defense has had their way in this first half here, Mike, would probably be the understatement of the game. I mean, that's now 6 sacks for this defense, and we haven't even gotten to halftime yet.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try.
33-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
One final throw before the break. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. He'll start at the 4. Wow! Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run here with Brown. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
carry
7.
here for Brown. Crazy. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
A 7-yard gain. And the Bengals first down.
They'll stay on the ground. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
Douglas on the tackle.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 35-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
To throw is Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
Right back to him on 1st down. Wow, that 360 spin helping him out there. He'll get forward, and we'll give him 6 yards on that one.
A 6-yard.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 10.
It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Brown. And he'll take this one in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this 2nd half. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Tua, give it to Achane. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Josie Jewell on the tackle. 2 yards on the pick.
Off play action, it's Tua. He's got a man, Westbrook-Akine. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
34 yards. That's another Dolphins first down.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will do it himself. He's in. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown Miami. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Dolphins 17. Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. First down throw there is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
now,
3rd
Burrow.
and 6.
He'll find Iosivas. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Bengals.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow.
The pass. Zach Sealer on the stop. A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This a 48-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bengals will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, from the 26-yard line, here is second down and 7. He'll go with the option here to the short side. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Vailoa. That's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over possession of the football. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Up the middle they go. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brought down back at
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
To the left side, caught by Chase. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
To throw is Burrow. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
the Bengals will
They'll run for it with Brown. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
31, Dolphins 17.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Intended for Malik Washington. Incomplete.
Man in motion here is Washington. The RPO, that one is complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. 3rd and long. Dulcich now brought in motion. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Gain of 34 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Play action. Tagovailoa. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Dolphins.
In motion, it's Waddle.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Here's a give to Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Tagovailoa. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. They snap it to Tua. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
2nd down, Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd and 15.
Burrow now. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Burrow going to do this himself.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Bengals will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. There's Mike McDaniel. His Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Dulcich now brought in motion. Now a first down throw for Tua. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Tua now on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from South Florida.